let's get started. You can see my screen, right?
Yep.
Okay. So this is our first attack on Bunny. As we approach, they have a really good Widowmaker, and so we are down one when our Ash gets killed. Um, David does a good job of putting up a shield. Uh, we wait to see if all of us do a good job, I think, of waiting to see if the Mercy will res. And we stay there. We're going to protect her, but for whatever reason, the Mercy wasn't going to res. So I think that's a sign of a big improvement on our part, where we're aware and have good enough teamwork that we're actually prepared to help her res, but she didn't.
Yeah.
So Missy splits off,
Yeah, and
and
the widow got two shots on me. The second shot was through the trees, for crap's sakes.
yeah, that's unlucky. Um, so
And the
now
widow's being pocketed by the mercy right there.
yeah, and
Just,
so
oh,
a lot of times it's good for our diva to contest the Widowmaker to chase her off. But in this situation where we're going up to contest these stairs, it would be good for the diva to be with us so that she can defense matrix any damage that the enemy team is doing. So it probably would have been, in this specific scenario when we're going up the stairs, it's good for our diva to play with us. So,
yeah.
so now we're down two. We probably should just completely back up. There's no reason for this fight. And plus, they have a Junkrats, and that's in terms of shield pressure. They're gonna win that fight every time because Junkrat versus Soldier, in terms of DPS, he's gonna tear down our shield. So we do a good job of disengaging and not dying at least.
Look at the ult economy difference.
Yeah, that's a very good. That's a great point. That's perfect.
Widow's almost got 100%. That's amazing.
So, and also the Mercy with pocketing the Widow. And then in terms of me, I'm only at 19%, and the only person that's doing pretty well is our Mercy. So yeah, so that's, even though we survived that fight on the stairs, obviously what resulted is we got no real advantage from it, and they built up a lot. That's a great point.
Yeah.
So once we lost Ash, we really should have disengaged then, or played really slowly and looked for a pick. And especially once we lost you, we're down two. There's no reason to take that fight on the stairs. So then we're going for round two. So now make the call to go down main because of the Junkrat. There's no way we're winning that fight on the stairs. So we
And
go
I'm
main.
not back yet.
Oh, that's another good point. Yeah. So we're
Now I'm back.
very back. And Missy, now in this scenario where we're trying to fight main like this, that is a great scenario where our diva contests
Yeah,
the
and push the
widow.
widow back. Yeah. So that way we have an alley.
Unfortunately, they do a really good job of helping their widow, and Melissa gets demaxed. So now we're down our mech, and also David plays faster than we play, so we're playing pretty passively, just looking for a pick. Because we have Ash and Soldier, so we want to find the mid range, and we want them to like make a mistake, and we're looking for an initial pick. David plays more aggressively and goes to points, and gets surrounded and killed. So either we need to play aggressively with David, or and I'm sure we should have had better communication to let David know that we were with him. So this is another example where we lost our main tank and we should just disengage.
And they didn't even use any ults
Yeah.
on that. So they're all full.
So they were using the widow, and we
There you
got the
go.
DMAC, and but Melissa was more aggressive and went in to secure that, um, and she does a good job of backing up, so that's good. But
The widow
then
got me again.
yeah, and then like me, I'm out in the middle of Like she has a free line of sight on me as well. So my positioning is not good either. Um, so Melissa
Again, once David died, though, we should probably did a full
completely
retreat.
disengage. So Melissa did go in at about almost half health. Now she does a good job of this time before she gets demax. She does a good job of disengaging. Now she almost lost mech, but she did do a good job of disengaging. So now, right then, look at me. I picked from the widow because I have
Yeah.
terrible positioning. And so now it's
Maybe as a scenario where we should have went fully left. Should have adjusted, forget the widow, and go full left.
well, like I think mid is fine. Like left or mid are both viable options. Um, I don't think because mid, Melissa can like sort of take this corner and
But
just
then back out.
and well, not even back out. If she's on this corner and like if you
Stay there.
maybe you jump up here,
That's true.
or even if the Mercy's with Missy, then like she can hold the corner and prevents the widow from having a good sideline.
That's true.
And then we sort of just like push up mid and wait and play slowly, look for them to make a mistake. Or like you said, going around all the way back behind is also another good option.
Or maybe not. Maybe that is a bad option because when the widow would have sat on the far end, it would be tougher for Melissa to actually contest. So maybe main was better.
Well, if we do go all the way around back left, I almost think we go up those back
Up the
stairs,
stairs, yeah.
and we take the high ground.
Yeah, that's true. I like that.
So now they use tire. Melissa's out of mech. I'm scared of the tire. I see the tire. I'm shooting the tire, but then the widow kills me. I think. Yep. So nothing's going well in this push.
No, nothing.
So David's doing a good job of waiting. Now, Ben, you're kind of out in the open.
Yeah, I'm trying to heal, but I
Yeah.
should have learned from dying twice to not sit in the same spot.
Which I made the same mistake. So now
See? Now I'm around the corner, though.
Now David's pushing in, and we're not a full 6. He gets almost down to half health.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
We make the call. Now I saw that the Junkrat was on the right high ground, so I make the call to take the left high ground. Actually, I think I make the call to go under, which again is a bad idea, because with the Junkrats spamming down this stair, if we go under, then that's another bad idea. So that's a bad call on my part. We go
On
under.
And the widow ult's going too, so there's no secrecy.
Yeah, she's already at 2 ults.
Yeah.
So, and then also, they do a great job here of the Moira ult, and then the D.Va come and boops me into it. They do a really good job there. So this was a good team. They kill me. You guys do a good job of coming back to try to help me. But now we're already down 1. We're in a death hallway with the Junkrat spamming. Now their Junkrat almost dies, but we're still down 1. They charge in. They clean up the kills. Now, fortunately, we have the one good thing that we've done is we've not wasted ults. None of us have used our ults at bad times, and so ultimately, this is why we win this push. Is because we've all not wasted our ults, which is a good thing. So now this time I see that the Junkrat's on the right high ground. So this time I think I call. No, also their D.Va makes a big mistake and gets demaxed.
Yeah, she's too aggressive.
So now I make the call to go up the left stairs, go up and take that high ground.
60 seconds remaining. My cast is forth.
So we go up the stairs. Their Junkrat makes the mistake of engaging all alone.
Yeah, no shield.
And this is a great pull by David. This is a beautiful pull because he does drop down to protect himself, but David pulls him up and we kill him. So that was huge for David.
Helden sterben nicht.
Now I use my ults, get the Mercy. I'm not.
Look at the placement of my ult. That was horrible.
Yeah, that could be better.
Yep.
So now both their healers are dead. Missy uses her bomb, which gets the Reinhardt off the point. David uses his ult. Now ultimately, now in reality, we might not have needed both of those ults, but obviously,
Yeah.
We have 30 seconds left, so we want to secure the points. But just in hindsight, we might not have needed those. We killed the Rhine. And also, this is a great job by you of staying on the high ground. I'm not sure where the Widow was. Had
She was dead.
Oh, who had killed her? Was it?
I don't know.
Was it the Ash, maybe?
Yeah, maybe the Ash. But she was dead.
So that's good. So the Widow's dead. So this position is awesome. So that great job by you, staying up there. They use theirs. Get the Diva. Clear the kills. That's good. Junkrat jumps in, dies. We push forward. The Diva comes behind on both the healers.
Yeah, I love this part. Everybody, look at this.
We do.
Everybody came back.
Yeah.
Even Slow Orisa. Look at Slow Orisa.
We almost left him to die. But good job by us for coming back to help the healers.
Wait, everybody came back.
Yeah, they used Tire. And that's where you used Immortality and told us all that you used Immortality. And you communicated to us, and we did a good job of huddling up. So that was great. That was great teamwork.
Yeah.
So now we're on the corner. They're down their Divas. We're doing a good job of staying on our side of the cards.
And David had good positioning at the beginning there, staying on our side, and the Rhine had to move back at that point, which was nice.
Yeah, so Dave was staying on our side of the card. Their Rhine does a charge to the other side of the world. We get that cleanup kill. So big mistake on their Reinhardts. I think another good pull. It seemed like that's a good pull by David to pull him on the high ground. So now we're up by one because their Diva's back by now. Now here.
Yeah, we're getting spread out at this point.
Yeah, I'm not sure why David's pushing forward probably to secure more kills, but it's probably a good idea just to play patient as he was and just playing with the card and playing with the rest of the team.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Our Mercy does a good job of helping our Ash.
And it might have been to be with the Ash, maybe.
Well, the Ash was on the high ground.
Was she?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we've lost the Ash. They're about to lose their mech. Now I play Ring Around the Rosie, chasing the Moira. Finally find the Moira killer. Secure the point. So
See my high ground again?
yeah, that's very good. Well,
But then the Widow shot me twice.
now this, I think we're under. Or our Diva and Mercy high ground. I went to under. I got hooked and killed, so I was way too aggressive. Like our Diva and Mercy went up here. I was underneath. I got hooked, so I was being way too aggressive. Now this is where we get stuck. This is where we trickle and we get stuck. And
Yeah, she rezzed you when that should not have happened.
now I should have just run at this point. I should have
Yeah.
run, but I didn't. I ran forward. I did not run backwards. I ran forward.
And the Diva was out of position. We could have easily gotten the Diva instead.
Yeah, Diva's way out of position. I died in a bad position. Our Mercy again tries to help me. So at this point, this should have just be a full, like all of us should just fully go back and regroup at 6. So now we lose our Mercy. David's all alone. And so like, and you're trying to help him, but he's all alone. Really.
And the Ash left me. Would have been nice if the Ash stayed.
So again, Missy comes in to help you, but she's used her boosters.
And David's gone.
She used her boosters to help you, and now she gets hooked.
Yeah, dumb pig.
So it's a comedy of errors from this point forward. We'll just skip forward. Lots of like David dies there. Again, we're not a full 6. So at least now we're waiting.
Well, and the Widow's got that straight line shot
Yeah.
on us, and then I got hooked, and then
Then we killed the Roadhog, but I mean,
see how I got
doesn't
hooked
matter.
and sniped? That sniper was crazy good. Hooked and then sniped.
And then we use our Bob for no reason.
Yeah, of course. Although it does give us a little bit of space.
But we
But
do-
not at the right
we do-
time.
Like you're
Yeah.
dead. David's just coming back.
Yeah.
So we use our Bob, so Missy uses her boosters again, but
Personne n'échappe.
Yeah, the Bob should have came about 10
she's looking to
seconds
get the kill on the Diva. And again, I'm pushing forward. So now there's 4 of us here, David here, you're back in spawn. Again, like I'm way too far forward. The tire's coming. We disengage, I'll die probably. Yeah, 3 of us die.
I got my invul there. Go back. That is crazy close. Because the invul lands on you guys. Oh no, that's your healing orb. Just kidding.
So now again, there's just 3 of you alive. So David retreats. That's great. Okay, we're learning from our mistakes. That's really good.
The Diva kills me here. I'm around the corner, but she got me.
And then Missy will get demeched. And again, now we just have 40 seconds. So we will not have like a full 6v6 fight, I think, this whole time.
And now the Widow's back in her position.
30 seconds.
Now they use their 2 ultimates on us because they just have 30 seconds left. They probably waste. Yeah, Widow gets a kill. I try to take the high ground. I get killed. Yeah, just great example of trickling.
Yeah.
Defend objective A.
So now here we do a good job of grouping up as a team and defending this stairway. Now David's kind of peeking out pretty far to get some early damage. Okay, he comes back. He doesn't take any damage, so that's good. So we regroup on the stairs. Missy gets Missy. I don't think there's really any reason for you to be here as a diva, except for like scouting. But your range is so short that you're not really helping a lot. It'd be better as a diva to be over here, because you'd be able to defense matrix while we're doing damage.
Yeah, and our Sombra was the one that was trying to get the Diva or the Widow.
So we do a good job of, as they're pushing up the stairs, we do a good job of disengaging, and we push back as they push forward. We put down another shield. Their Zarya is way out of position. Their Zarya dies. So that's a really good for us. As they push forward, we push back. So that's really good by us, because that's what you want to do as an Orisa-based team. We killed the Zarya. The Zarya's out of position. Now the Widow killed our Sombra down here, but at least the Sombra was distracting the Widow.
Yeah. Built up 27% ult economy.
And also, so now their Ashe dies from an orb. So that's a very good orb by you. We do a good job of not being greedy. We do a good job of not going in the door. Because as soon as one of us gets greedy, that's where we could die. So good, another good defensive effort by us. Their Diva goes underneath and touches the points.
Looks like the Widow shot you there.
Yeah, and this is a perfect example of when, as a diva, you can like
She's all by herself.
She's all by herself. The rest of the team is scattered. So this is a great example of Missy chasing the diva off.
And then how long does it take us to react to the Diva on the point? Felt like a long time. Curious how much ticks she got.
And also, Missy stays on the high ground too, and so she doesn't really, because you just need to chase the widow off. So our Mercy's the first to drop. I drop. David drops 2, so that's good. Our Sombra kills the widow. We get the Diva kill. And so all in all, very good job, Missy and I. Again, this is where it's when they're split like this. We got kills. This is where it's good. Where if you do it safely, it's good to be aggressive. Like Missy and I get the kill on the Mercy. You guys get the kill on the baby Diva, and then you guys do a good job of also focusing the Zarya. So again, great defense on our parts. Okay, so this is an example where there's no real value for you to be up here as a diva when the widow has this sight line, because you can be over here with us, and as soon as the widow comes up to here, then the diva can chase off the widow. But being over here, the widow's able to demech Melissa. So and that's even with our Mercy healing you. So now we're down our mech. So that's a good example of there's no real advantage of being over here at the beginning of the fights when they have a clear sideline on you. So we use our Moira ult.
Yeah, that was horrible. That was horrible timing.
No one's low.
I have no idea why I hit that triangle. That was the crazy part. I immediately regretted it as soon as I hit triangle there. I'm like, wait, why did I do that?
Now the Diva Bomb scares us off the high ground, which the Diva Bomb had fallen to the low ground. So there's really no reason for us to leave the high ground, but I got scared. David got scared. We dropped down. Our Mercy almost dies. She uses her ults. But then Darius gets a good shot.
Yeesh.
We use our Orisa ults.
It's a good timing.
I use my ults. I get their Mercy, so now we're 5v5.
Yeah, I like the Orisa ult there.
They're out of mech, so now we're even on mechs.
And they just do better focus fire at that point.
Yeah, yep. Better focus fire than us. So now we'll just go quickly to the end. So this is a good spot for us. And we get 2 kills off of that, so we got good value out of that Diva Bomb. So now we're holding that corner. So this is our corner. There's no reason to go beyond this corner. No reason. We should all just be hugging this wall here. Because, they cannot push the cart past this corner if we're just all on this wall.
I'm excited for the Sombra ult.
So now we're disengaging, which is good. Here we should all turn around and kill the...
There we go. EMP.
That's a very good Moira ult on your part. To keep us alive to the grab. We focus Zarya down. Okay. Now at this point... we lost our Mercy. Missy's very aggressive here. We lost our Sombra. So that's probably... We probably should have stayed as a group here.
It was just the Sombra that made it... that pulled you.
Yeah, so we in hindsight, we all should have stayed, and this was a little too aggressive and got separated. So now it's 3 of us alive versus 3. kind of loop around, which not sure why. Just got separated probably.
The Mercy was low.
Okay.
Remember the call of the Mercy siren.
Yeah. So I used my ults.
Because I got the Mercy there. Oh, I guess technically you stole the kill.
Got the Zarya. Okay, so we still held, even everyone used a bunch of ults. So now we fully regrouped. Now David's a little far forward here, and then the Diva Bomb gets David. So we probably should have retreated back to this corner. And so Melissa's also a little too far forward. She gets demexed. So now we're down both tanks. Our Mei is really far forward. Our Mei's up here. So at this point we should disengage because we've lost both tanks. So we're able to. Our Mei's able to stop the car, so that's good.
All by herself.
We use the Moira ults. We use the
Look at her.
ults.
Crazy.
You're very aggressive, Moira. You turn around and we focus the Reinhardts.
Yeah, it worked in that scenario. I was trying to help out the Mei. Is the problem.
We didn't get the kill on the Reinhardts. If we got
Close.
then I get killed by a
By
fire,
Reinhardt,
by a fire
yeah.
strike. Okay, so just bad movement by me. I get rezzed. And again, so we use a Diva Bomb. They do a good job of not engaging. And with this short amount of time, it's probably a good idea to save the Diva Bomb there. To if they're on the cart, that's when you use the Diva Bomb. So again, this is way too aggressive by us. We're way, because we can be all the way here. We should really be behind cards. But we're up here, and I think this is where we lose the fight. Is we're way too far forward. I think we do a good job of disengaging. Okay. Their hammer. Is that Missy? Yeah, the hammer gets Missy.
We're focusing. That's good there.
I don't think. Okay, my ult gets one kill, then I die from the Bob. So bad positioning by me. David's fighting the Reinhardt way behind.
Yeah, and then we all left him alone. We should have kept helping him.
Oh, we get the Reinhardts. Okay. So now there's only 15 seconds. How do we lose this? There's still 5 of us alive.
Our Mei's dead.
Yeah, Missy's gonna get demaxed. So now we're down main, we're down our mech. I'm pretty aggressive there.
That Ash was so close.
And so, yeah. So there's just a tunnel of damage. They have the Ashe, the Diva, and yeah, David comes over here
Trying to get the kill.
and just gets destroyed. So now we're down our mech, and we're down. So we're down both tanks.
It's 4-on-4.
We get the res, but we lose our Mercy.
Mercy dies.
Yeah, and then again, Melissa probably a little too aggressive there.
You're off by yourself too.
Shatter gets 2 of us. Then I'll get killed by the Diva, so bad positioning by me.
Yeah, that's amazing. That was close. Should have had that.
So ultimately, I think the lesson there is we should have played more patience, because they have really long spawns. If we just get one kill at a time, if we play patient, if we play together, if If we get one kill at a time, we win that fight. And if we have our Diva Bomb, we can put our Diva Bomb on top of cards.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta wrap it up.
So it'll be really... We'll go to the last fight where it's positive. So we do a great job. Now, our defense here is great. We were very patient. We played together. We play on our side of the cards. And we all play. I think the key here, the reason why we won this but lost the other, is we were really patient. We fought together. We fought on our side of the cards. You get one kill at a time, and that's how you win those fights. So
Yeah.
great job by us. Great focus fire, great patience, great fighting together, and we ended up winning this really tough match, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So great job by Team Kittens. This was really a high level